Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Virginia, the Buckeye Gamer, and I'm back with a series of videos that I am going to call, unless I decide otherwise by the time I get this video out, I'm going to call my collection overview. So basically what it's going to entail is just a series of videos detailing what I have in my collection, since I haven't really done a haul video in quite some time. But of course my collection has grown exponentially. But I'm going to start off with my Nintendo 64 collection. And the reason for that, and I think I might have mentioned this in a couple other videos previously, I've been on a quest for a little over a year now to get a complete US Nintendo 64 collection. And that does entail 296 games. And I'm about halfway through. I think last count, right before this video, if I counted correctly, I have about 138 games so far. And a few, as you can see down there, that are complete in box, and a Japanese import, which I will go over in this video as well. So, you're going to notice I don't have these in alphabetical order just yet. I did kind of, like the first couple of rows, I did have them kind of organized, but not really very good, as you'll see. But again, as I get my collection gets closer to completion, I do plan on getting these alphabetized. So, as you can see at the top here, these are all the main big Nintendo IPs, like your Marios, your Zeldas, and I do want to point out, I do have the gold Majora's Mask, cartridge, good grief, I can't talk today, with a hologram label. Now I know there is one for the Ocarina of Time, which I do plan on getting, when I can find it, but as of right now I just have the standard gray card, as you can see. You got your Pokemon here, got Donkey Kong 64, which is actually one of my favorite games on the N64, and then just some general other Nintendo 64 exclusive games. So, and I do want to point out, I do have the infamous Snowboard Kids 1 and 2. Just saying. Alright, and then down here, this is where it kind of starts to get deorganized. I kind of have this row here devoted to sports titles, so nothing too exciting. You got your hockeys, your baseball, basketball, wrestling, NASCAR. I think I said football. I'm not sure. So I'm just going to start over here. Yep, and then again, as you can see, I do have the first Tony Hawk, currently looking for 2 and 3. Let's see. Not really anything here, again, to really point out. I do have a Castlevania game, South Park game, which I hate South Park, but, and, in order to complete the collection, I had to get that, of course. So yeah, again, nothing too extremely exciting. And I do want to point out, and I have this Rugrats in Paris sticker kind of backwards, but that's okay. Beetle Adventure Racing. I know that doesn't look like anything, but that's actually a really fun game. I'm just saying. Alright, and then we'll come here to my complete in-box games. Again, aside from Silicon Valley and Pilot Wings 64, nothing incredibly exciting, but I do want to point this game out here. This is my one and only Japanese import for the 64, although I would like to import a few more. I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet, but this particular title, and I would like to do an unboxing on this channel eventually. I might actually, after I get done with that, I might actually film an unboxing of this. But this is called Morita Shogi 64. And it has to do, there's a game in Japan, a regular board game called Shogi. And it goes by a few different names. Couple of them being either Japanese chess or sometimes known as the game of generals. The game itself is nothing really to sneeze at, but I don't really want to go into major detail until I do an unboxing, but there is something about this cartridge that sets it apart from others. Again, which I will go over in a future video. Again, guys, there's another quick overview of current N64 collection. I do plan on doing a celebratory video as soon as I get this completed. I still got a ways to go, but there are a couple gaming conventions coming up in my area, And I do have about a dozen games either on hold at local retro stores or coming in from eBay. So those will be added to my collection as well. All right, guys. Again, nothing too exciting, but hopefully you enjoyed this video and a quick look at my N64 games. I'm pretty proud of where my collection is going so far, and I hope you guys are too. Anyway, if you like what you see, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in a later video. Have a good one.